We are Meagan and Marvin Schaefer, and we've been in the process of adopting from Taiwan for a little over 2 years now.
So recently we went to a prayer retreat, and at this prayer retreat, the Lord gave me this really strong impression that we will be chosen to be the parents of a little girl that we've been pursuing. He told me that she will be my daughter, and that we will hear during the prayer retreat that we're chosen to be her parents. And so we went about the prayer retreat, and on the last day, we got a phone call, and someone pulled me out and said, "Hey, Meagan is on the phone." And I picked up the phone, and Meagan was crying, and I immediately thought something was wrong. And she said that they chose us to be the parents of this little girl. And so we just wept on the phone, and I said, yes, the Lord already told me that we'll be chosen and will happen during this prayer retreat. And we're just in awe of God, of giving us this moment, this stone of remembrance, because we know that there will be challenges ahead of us as we step into this. But the Lord has been good and faithful, and He has already told us that she will be our daughter.
Yeah, we have seen the goodness of God through this process. He has provided in so many different ways for us. Financially, He's provided for the entire cost of our adoption. He's provided community. He's placed us in a group that has several families that are in various stages of the adoption process, and other families that are just walking so closely with us. Aaron Benton, the foster care and adoption pastor, has been so essential to encouraging us through this process. And so we have seen God's goodness through, especially just Him surrounding us with support in our community through this process. It's been really incredible. So at the end of last year, we just had our last little bit that we needed to raise for the adoption, and we were gearing up to launch a big fundraiser that would take a lot of energy and effort, and we were feeling a little overwhelmed. And one day the kids and I came home from work, and we have this old mail slot that's original to our house that we never use, and in that slot was an envelope with a typed up anonymous letter that had more than we needed to be fully fundraised. And they just said, "We love you, we see you, we want to partner with you in this process." And it was just more than we could have asked for or imagined from the Lord through this process. We have so many of these stories of Him surprising us with His provision in ways that we hadn't anticipated. And it's just such a testimony of His goodness.
We've seen the Lord to be our Heavenly Father. He is the father to the orphans. He has a heart for the orphans, and He is also the provider. And so as you are walking through this process, I just want to encourage you to hold on to who God is, that He is the Father, He is the Heavenly Father, and He is the great provider, that He will make a way, and that His timing is perfect, and He will show up when you need it.
Throughout this process, we held on. We clung to the fact that God knew our child's name, and He knew their face.
Yeah.
And even on really hard days, we just continued to remember when doors were closed and the answer was no in different ways. God knows our child's face. He knows their name. We're just waiting. And it is the sweetest feeling to now be able to be let into that we know her name. We know her face as well. And the trust that we put in the Lord was worth every step of the way.